All right, we are here at St. Stephen's Episcopal Church here with Margie Dugas, who recently has been named a gold level bridge player here in the Thunder Mountain Bridge Club. It's still called, is the name of the club?
Yes.
Well, can you tell us a little bit about what that means, that gold standard?
It's a level in bridge that you work towards. You go to tournaments and earn points. And I mean, you never win any money, but you know, you can get points. And I have a little over 3,000 points now. And so I'm a gold life master.
How long have you been playing bridge?
Since I was about 11 years old.
Okay.
I mean, sporadically,
Right.
because my husband was in the service, and so traveling overseas didn't play sometimes.
Okay. So the points you acquire through games played, games won, how is that?
Well, and then at certain levels you have to get certain colored points, and those you have to get at a tournament. Like red and gold have to be specific types of tournaments, and silver also has to be specific types of tournaments.
And you guys play duplicate bridge?
Yes.
Exclusively? So no party bridge around here.
Oh no.
What's the for people who played lightly? Why is duplicate better? Why is it more enjoyable?
It's competitive,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I like competitive type games. So, I mean, party bridge, that's a lot of tabletop in it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no tabletop, right?
And not necessarily wood play.
So what's the secret to being a good duplicate bridge player? What makes one better than the other?
Well, you have to have certain systems in place, and we can show you a card eventually, and you know, and then you have to have a good partnership,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to play within your game.
Mm-hmm.
So the card doesn't always fit your game, but a lot of it is you have to be able to count cards.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to be able to look at your points and figure out what your losers are.
Yeah.
And then bid accordingly.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people who might only be a little bit familiar. So duplicate bridge, it's not just shuffle up and deal. You get the exact same hands. You rotate to different tables, right? So you're playing the exact same hands. So there's really no.
So, in other words,
there's no luck.
We'll play the hands. No, there's no luck. Well, sometimes there is. It depends on the defense. If the defense is pretty poor, you get a gift. That's what they call it. So,
that's fine. So your microphone there, you're good. So the rules are pretty strict about bidding, right? Especially you have to follow conventions, and you can't. Like when I used to play with my sister, we'd always have cheat codes for like bidding what something else meant, rather than what like 3 clubs might mean something else, just about points or something.
Well, but those are alertable bids.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not that you can't do it, but you better alert it,
right?
And then your partner has to be able to explain it.
Uh-huh.
So yes, you can do those kind of things. For instance, we play Flannery, and that's opening 2 diamonds. It has nothing to do with diamonds. It has to do with a 5-card card suit and a 4-card spade suit and 11 to 15 points. But it's a wonderful bid.
Mm-hmm. So who's the best player in the club? Is it you?
We have a lot of good players in this club. So I wouldn't say me. No.
But you're in the discussion. You're in the bracket. I see you're working on your bracket there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think I'm the highest level.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Okay, sounds good. And we're another player here in the club. They're about to get started here. This is Billy Hayes. Billy, thanks for talking with us a little bit. Just talking about the club a little bit. Talk about your experience with bridge. How long have you been coming to the club here?
I've been coming to this club maybe 4 years, 5 years, possibly longer. I can't remember now. But I kind of I was a service wife, so I had decades actually when I didn't play bridge. But I started in my 20s when I lived in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Mm-hmm. And then my husband went to the Army, and then games were, catch as catch can. Mm-hmm. So I haven't had a steady diet. My master point rating is around 500. So I'm a life master.
Matt Hitman from the paper here, and he is going to videotape us. Okay?
No cheating.
No talking. So remember that. No talking, please. As you know, they will be going around. I don't know if anybody has no problem telling. otherwise, okay.
That won't be long.
We have 4.5 tables today, which is good because we don't normally get 4.5 tables. We're lucky to see. So that's a good thing. So if you have any questions for him, that's fine. Otherwise, business as usual. A bracket. If anybody wants a bracket. Right. If anybody wants the basketball bracket, they pass with your $1 piece up here.
Just write your name, put your dollar, check if you gave me $1, if you didn't have $1 today.
Okay. The Phantom is 8. We have 4.5 tables.
3 boards on that.
3 boards on around. Okay, great. Okay, any questions? Just remember, no talking.
So you guys both started playing bridge at a pretty young age then.
Well, she was like 11. I was in my 20s when I started.
So,
Yeah, see, my mother and my grandmother, all of my family played, and they didn't have a fourth. And so one day they said, "Sit down," and I had no idea what I was doing. But I was a good card player. I have a card sense, and that makes a big difference.
when did you decide to take it up seriously?
When I was a teenager.
Oh, that soon?
Yeah. So
And
I
then-
belonged to the Acadian Club. I grew up in Baton Rouge, and they taught bridge, and they had a little bridge club there.
Okay, and I imagine obviously you got a lot of older people in this club now. I mean, obviously keeping mental acuity sharp is very important. I imagine this is really good for that.
Yes, it is. Absolutely. So,
How many people are in the club here? Do we know about how many?
I would say about 25 total.
Okay. How have the numbers changed over the years? Is it staying pretty steady?
Oh yeah, we used to have like 10 tables when I first started here, and we are lucky to get 3.
3 tables. All right. Sounds good. Maybe you guys can get some recruitment outside of here. Get you on some billboards and buses as the gold level player.
Yeah.
All right.
But I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun.
Why would you recommend for somebody who's maybe never picked up bridge and they've lived a number of years? Why would you recommend they take it up?
Bob,
It's something that you can do for the rest of your life, honestly. And and once you get older, it's not anything that's gonna, it just keeps your brain working.
Yeah.
Because it is a game of strategy. And so that's, I think, part of the real pleasure in it too, is that you get to strategize, things that you're doing.
Absolutely. Well, thank you both very much. I'm going to wander around and do a video here and show myself to the door, but
Can I talk about
congratulations.
my
Go right
tennis
ahead.
career?
Yes, yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all the
That's how I met your mother.
Oh, yeah.
Was through tennis.
Life is good.
But if I had a choice today between tennis and bridge, I would take tennis. I physically cannot play tennis.
Yeah.
So now I've gone back to playing bridge. I love the
there's a
tennis
reason
thing.
where you're right there.
Have you taken
Yeah.
that pickleball?
I've tried the pickleball,
Yeah.
and I have a friend who keeps begging me to come out and play
So
it
much
with her.
easier. It's like tennis is so
Yeah,
much
it
trouble.
is. And it might work for me because it wouldn't
Yeah,
affect my
this
rotator
is
cuff so
like
much.
it's-
I have to do so much of that. So I might give it a go.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
But at least there's always
Now, would you
bridge.
be interested in playing like once a week or something?
I don't have a lot of time, but if you guys had like a tournament going on or something, I might throw in and
Well, most tournaments are not here. They're
Oh,
in
right.
Tucson. They're getting ready to have a tournament in Tucson.
Oh, really? When is that one?
April
11th.
second week of April, pretty much.
Yeah.
Do you guys compete against other clubs then? Is there like team competition?
Yeah. But I mean, we can go to other clubs. There are several in Tucson that we have gone on, like on Sundays to play.
But is it your Thunder Mountain Club versus?
No.
Okay.
We just go up and they get mad when we win.
Which we do sometimes.
That's true. So, but you're competing with anyone that you go play with. Even we're competing against people in this club.
Yeah.
And if we go to another club, Billy is my partner. We compete against everyone there. So
Margie and I, we've had to travel out for her to get the categories of points that she needs and the colors that she needs. So we've actually played in Albuquerque, played in San Antonio, played in Taos, and Tucson a lot, and our favorite, the talking stick.
Oh, yeah. it's got-
Yes, we love that tournament. That's just a blast. So
well, yeah, because you can gamble.
Yeah.
we don't do that.
We don't do that.
No,
we
no one-
eat.
no
We
one-
eat a lot.
No one plays bridge for money.
No, you don't play for money. You play for prestige.
Okay.
So, I mean, you earn your points.
Bragging rights, we call it.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Well, congratulations again, and we'll
Thank
keep us in mind when you got things going on, and keep us abreast of things. And I'm gonna go ahead and shut off the video here, and then maybe I'll get a photo of you guys.
Okay, thank you.